That's Walter right there wagging his tail. I just let the babies out of their enclosure. Cookie is sitting on her nest of eggs. And I just wanted to see if Walter's going to get along okay with these babies. Well, I guess we're all walking over here. This makes me a little bit sad that I'm letting the babies out of their enclosure because I've taken such good care of them. However, I've got another group of babies that I need to put into this enclosure, and it's just too small for everybody. My new babies are not quite a week old. And these guys are about 2 months old. They're fully feathered. I've got two that have angel wings, and they're the ones that I incubated, and they're Walter's babies, Walter and Cookie's babies. The reason they have angel wings, there's just a number of reasons. I've done my research, and angel wings mean that their wings don't lay up against their side. They were my first duck babies, and when they hatched, I didn't have the proper food for them. I was giving them the game bird feed, which was 30% protein for probably the first 2 or 3 weeks. I would say probably the first 2 weeks. And that could have caused the angel wings. It could have been because the incubator had the wrong temperature. There's just a number of different reasons. It could have been that I kept them in the brooder for too long and they didn't get the proper exercise. So I feel bad, and I think I feel worse because I didn't do my research soon enough, because it could have been fixed, and now they're too old for me to fix them. But it's also possible that because of their size, it's possible that they're male. And if they don't get along with Walter, I'm going to have to cull them from the flock anyway. It's these two. And see how their wings stick out. One of them, both wings stick out, and the other one is just one wing. And it's said that it's more common in males than females. And it's also, if they're only going to have one, it's usually the left one. So the one bird has it on the left. So in any case, this is life on the homestead, is learning, and sometimes you have to learn at the expense of an animal, and I think that's what I've done. But I would love to see Walter take them down to the ponds, but I'm not sure that they're going to. They're kind of coming back up to me like, what now? We're out. And I may have to be the one to walk him down to the ponds. Walter's doing fine, though. He's going to have to kind of show him who's boss. He's not fighting with them the way that Cookie was fighting with them when I introduced Cookie and Walter into their pen probably 2 weeks ago, maybe a little bit longer ago. And Cookie was just a little bit on the aggressive side, and I think it's because she's female and there is a pecking order. Walter's very protective of Cookie, and since she is sitting on her eggs right now, that's why I decided to let these babies out so that they could kind of acclimate a little bit and get to know Walter without getting bullied by Cookie. So I'm going to keep an eye on these guys for a little while and see how they do, especially with Walter. I think I could have as many as 3 males in this group, which is probably too many. But if the other babies, I've got 8 other babies that are, like I said, not quite a week old, and if they grow up and I end up with lots of females, that would be great. Then 3 males here is not too many. Anyway, we shall see. It's we got a big property, and we want lots of ducks because the ducks will keep our bug population down and keep our frog population down. Sometimes I feel like we are just overrun with frogs. Seriously, with so many frogs. And I just need everybody to get along. So we'll see. I do love Walter. He's my buddy.